Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery, is a standalone sequel to the mystery movie Knives Out from 2019. This one, once again, starring Daniel Craig as Detective Benoit Blanc, and also written and directed, once again, by Rian Johnson. In this movie, Benoit Blanc is invited to this billionaire's island, played by Edward Norton, along with a bunch of other friends of his. Friends of the billionaires, not of Blanc's, just to avoid confusion. And he's brought them here on this island to take part in this murder mystery game that he has set up for the entire weekend. Except shit really goes sideways when an actual murder occurs, and now Benoit Blanc, once again, needs to solve a murder mystery. Knives Out was one of the best mystery movies I had seen in a very long time. It was refreshing, it was new, it was unique. I had never seen anything quite like Knives Out before, and immediately after I saw Knives Out, I wanted sequels. I wanted to see Benoit Blanc again. So yeah, once I heard that we were gonna get a sequel to Knives Out this year, I was very much looking forward to it. I was disappointed though to hear that it was going to be released on Netflix. Nothing against Netflix, but I really wanted to experience this one in theaters, you know, because it just feels like the kind of movie that deserves a theatrical experience. The first one was awesome to see in theaters. I had a feeling this one would be too. Luckily though, I was able to find out that Glass Onion was going to get a limited release in theaters for about a week, so over the weekend I was able to check that movie out. And I am so fucking happy I did, because Glass Onion is a very, very worthy sequel to Knives Out. This movie's awesome. I had a great time with this movie. First of all, let's just get into this right now. Daniel Craig as Detective Benoit Blanc. This is one of the best characters I have seen in recent years. I absolutely love Blanc. He's just such a likable character. I mean, when he's on this island with all these people, it doesn't really feel like he fits in. He has kind of a level of innocence to him, almost kind of like an old man. He's just there and this game's going on and there's some drama going on with the people and he just doesn't get it. And you know, once he's going on this actual mystery and this actual investigation, he's so fucking good at what he does. He's so smart. He really is a modern day American Sherlock Holmes, if you want to go with that. But not just him, the entire cast of this movie is really good. Edward Norton is awesome in this movie. He plays this very eccentric, kind of weird, very sketchy, kind of selfish billionaire. But he was great in this movie, and I liked that I was never able to truly figure his character completely out, because the movie didn't want you to. And not just him, the rest of the cast. Catherine Hahn, Leslie Odom Jr., Kate Hudson, Dave Bautista, everyone does a really good job in this movie. Janelle Monáe, though, she's the one that I really gotta give props as the supporting actress in this movie. She is really good here, and what I really loved about her character was the mystery that was kind of wrapped around in her. When you first see her on this island, when you first see her interacting with the guests, you don't really get who she is. You're not really sure what to think of her character. As the movie goes along though, you get a lot more invested, you learn a lot more about her, and you really do begin to root for her. She had a very Ana de Armas kind of vibe to her from the first Knives Out, and it really made me appreciate her character. Also, I really love the way this movie tells its story. I mean, it has moments where it's like, okay, something happened at this moment that we didn't really see, but then later on in the movie, we kind of go back to what also was occurring at that very point in time. I've always wondered, when it comes to like filmmaking like that, do directors are like, all right, we're gonna film this scene, and we're also gonna film, you know, the scene that relates to this scene along with it on like a different part of the set, but it's not going to tie into the movie later, so that's where editing will come in. I don't know, shit like that has always got my wheels spinning. If so, I think that's pretty cool. Also, this movie really knew how to capture its tones, for me, very well. It knew when to be funny, it knew when to be chuckle-worthy, but it also knew when to kick on the suspense, when to really make you feel like you had to pay attention in case something serious was going to happen. Similar to the first Knives Out, I thought the movie, for the most part, very well executed when to be what genre. And what I love about this movie that a lot of mystery movies don't really execute as well is in this movie, you feel like you are there. You feel like you're in on this investigation. You feel like you're looking for clues with Benoit Blanc the whole time. And I gotta tell you, the ending of this movie is fucking, it's great. They bring it on home. Benoit Blanc gives this monologue about how he's cracked the case, how he solved this big mystery. I also really love it's like you think you're at the very end. It's like, okay, the case is solved. It's over. It's done. But no, there's still some movie to be told. There's still some story left to show us all. And it really works. It really gives you, it's like, okay, no, here's a definitive ending. It's the kind of ending that just makes you completely satisfied after a movie like this. So all in all, Glass Onion, it was awesome. The acting across the board is great, especially Daniel Craig as Benoit Blanc. I think As far as his performances go, this is right up there with his James Bond. It's a really great mystery. You never really know who to get a read on this island. You're looking at all these different characters like, okay, that person has a motive, that person's strange. I don't know why that person's here, so who knows what that could mean. It was funny, it was engaging. You feel like you're in it on the mystery the whole time, but you never really know exactly what's going to happen. It throws you for a lot of curveballs. It has an ending that is the icing on the cake. I really ultimately loved what was the execution of the mystery. The big question becomes, is it a better movie than Knives Out? Some people think it is. For me, I don't think I can go that far. For me, when I saw Knives Out for the first time, it was such a refreshing and unique take on mystery movies that I think the genre sorely needed. Going into this one, now we kind of knew who obviously Benoit Blanc was as a character and what Rian Johnson's style was a little bit, so you know a little bit what to expect going into it. It's not like Knives Out where you went in blind. I know it's not really a fair comparison for sequels, but that's just it. Sometimes, seeing something for the first time ever the way it is, you just can't beat that. But in the end, this is an excellent sequel. It's a great mystery movie, and I'm going to say this right now. I know Rian Johnson has made some very controversial decisions on some movies he's directed, but we have to give him his props here. This guy knows exactly what he's doing with mystery movies. I think he's found his lane. I think he's found his genre. I can't wait for more Knives Out movies. Keep them coming. Give me more. So that's all I'm going to say, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. And as always, don't forget to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.